Alicia by Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys has released her first album in 4 years. Over the years, Alicia changed her sound. She's gotten features from Jill Scott, Miguel, Khalid, Toerra Whack, The Dream, and many more. Has her sound this time around got us excited? How do we feel about it? Here's our honest review of Alicia by Alicia Keys.
Alicia by Alicia Keys, man. We knew this was coming for a while. They got pushed back when COVID hit. I think it was supposed to drop in March.
Yeah, it was supposed to drop in March, then it was supposed to drop in May, then it got pushed to now.
Yeah, so I don't know what was going on in that time period, but either way, I'm glad I listened to this album multiple times before we reviewed it, because boy, was I about to come up here and be very upset. How do you feel about this album artwork?
I think it's decent. I mean, just a simple kind of arrangement of different, sides of her, I guess you could say. But it's cool. Not my favorite, but it's cool.
Yeah, it's a cool album artwork. I feel like it's showing different sides of her. I like the fact that each side, the colors of each, shape or whatnot. But it's a cool album artwork. It's nothing to blow you away or anything along the lines of that. But I don't really feel like Alicia Keys has done that with her album covers. I feel like her best album artwork is the album that had "Have You Ever Tried Sleeping with a Broken Heart" and "Elements of Freedom."
The Elements of Freedom.
That's my favorite album artwork from Alicia Keys. Yeah. The flow of this project, man. This is a project about love, different types of love, different situations in love. It is love.
I mean, it's about love, but also motivation, keeping yourself focused and everything like that. So yeah, pretty uplifting.
Highlights, man. Highlights for this one. Truth Without Love. I love the way the beat sounds. I could have did with some drums on it, but I like the tone that it sets for the project. Wasted Energy featuring Diamond Platinum. Now, I'm not quite sure who Diamond Platinum is. It sounds like he's a island style artist that makes kind of reggae style music. Either way, that vibe of that song is actually really dope. I like Alicia Keys on reggae sounding song, even though I'm not a huge fan of the joint with Baby Sham. It's all right, the Kingdom. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Arthur Forever. I almost skipped that one. That song is amazing. I love the way it sounds, the way it's written. It's really dope. 3 Hour Drive featuring Sanfa. This one of the songs that latched on me pretty quickly when I was listening to this project. Me Time 7 featuring Toerra Whack. Now, Toerra Whack gave us a pedestrian verse, but I still enjoyed it. I think it fits with the song. Toerra Whack is dope, though. Show Me Love featuring Miguel. This is one of the best songs on this project. Man, they killed it. The chemistry right there. And Miguel ain't about to get on no song that's about to be trash. Gramercy Park, man. I love the songwriting on this one, man. And she's just talking about how she's changed who she is to impress the guy. And the guy basically fell in love with somebody that's not even her, for real. Great songwriting from there. Alicia Keys is always good when she's in the clutch and writing songs that are telling a story along the lines of that way. She did the same thing with Underdog, but Love Looks Better. Man, that joint is so good. And she hit us with an onslaught of really good songs right after that. So Love Looks Better. You Save Me featuring Snow Allegra is amazing. Jill Scott with Jill Scott doing a little poem on there sounds amazing. Perfect Way to Die is sad. I don't know if I'd use that terminology to kind of explain somebody that dies in those situations, and it felt like it was kind of an ode to people that have died from police violence, but I guess it's a somewhat positive way of looking at things. But overall, man, I think she laced us with some really good music on this one.
Yeah, man, Truth Without Love could have been a full song. I could have been, because I love the way that it started. Time Machine. I was not rocking with it the first time I heard it. But after listening to it more and more, I ain't gonna lie, I was bouncing around the house and everything. Like, it's just had a really, really dope old school kind of vibe to it. Authors Are Forever.
Did it make you feel old for a minute?
For a little bit. Yeah. For a little bit.
I think that's why I didn't put it in my highlights. It made me feel like I was old to be rocking with the song.
You over there.
If me and my parents are doing the same rock on the song,
oh, damn. Now you make me rethink that. But anyways, Officer Forever, fire. Wasted Energy was really, really great. Show Me Love. I've been hearing it. It's been on heavy radio play. Love that song even before I heard this album. So Done with Khalid was amazing to me.
I hated it at first, but
Okay.
Oh man,
I mean, I'm loving the growth of Khalid. We've talked about it plenty of times of how he's elevated as an artist and he keeps on going. So I'm really excited about that. You Saved Me with Snow Allegra was amazing. I thought they both complemented each other very, very well on the track. Jill Scott was just a vibe. That's all I can say. And Perfect Way to Die, good job, was a really, really subtle but encouraging way, if more than one thing, to, uplift somebody. So I thought she did a great job in that aspect.
Lowlights, man. I don't necessarily believe this is a lowlight, but I need to get this across. I feel like some of these records you have to listen to multiple times to get into it. I'm telling you, the first time I was listening to this album, I was like, what the fuck is this, Alicia? Like, for real. I'm not even gonna lie. I was really disappointed. But like my second and third time around, every time I listened to it, I was just like, okay, I see where that song's at. Okay, I see where that's at. Time Machine, I was just like, cool, we only got one of those on the project. That's fine. It sounds great. But it just took me a while to get into the project. And I just hope that people that listen to it the first time that walk away disappointed give it another chance, because if I hadn't, I would have came up here trashing Alicia Keys' project, and it's actually really good. It's just that I just wasn't hearing it the way it was supposed to be heard, I think.
Yeah, I agree with that. It just took a few listens to sink into it. I mean, first listen, I was just like, okay, I'm loving, the originality that we always get from Alicia. I'm loving the kind of journey that she's taking on to, but it does take like a good solid 2 listens to actually really appreciate it. So off first listen, you may be like, it's all right. But once you listen to it more, you'll dive into it.
One more thing that I wanted to bring up in the lowlights. Underdog is not a bad song. It felt like it was trying to hit the same inspiration as New York did, just not quite that type of energy. It's not quite the same style of energy as New York, but it's still a good record. I just want to say that, that's just the vibe I get. Cool. Final thoughts, man. Like I said, man, Alicia, she brought some really dope writing here. She worked with a couple other writers like The Dream, Tricky Stewart, a couple other people as well. She knocked it out of the park with this one. I'm glad to say that I really, really enjoyed an Alicia Keys album. Here wasn't bad, but I think this is much better. I still like Piano Girl Alicia Keys a little bit more. She kind of diverted away from that on this project. It was more acoustic vibe Alicia Keys. Yeah. But as far as growth, I'd rather her do this than what we get with her doing the DJing and stuff. I felt like she was really losing herself in that.
Yeah, with this, I like you say, I see growth as well, but I also see her being extremely comfortable with where she's at right now. And I think that's all that matters as an artist, is that, you feel comfortable making the music that you're making, because none of this sounds forced. This all really sounds nice and organic. The collaborations on here were great. I mean, it sounded like, it wasn't like really rushed or anything like that. So I think she crafted something that shows her artistry and, where she's at mentally and everything like that. Because, she's been on this whole positive, natural thing for the last few years, and it reflects in her music as well. So I think that's a real strong point about it.
Final grade, man. Look, if you guys are looking for that, if I ain't got you or you don't know my name, you ain't gonna find it here. Not trying to be, I'm just trying to give people heads up. That's not what you're gonna find here. But if you like songs like Teenage Love Affair and songs like that, the gems, you'll find some gems up here for sure that you can add in your Alicia Keys playlist. And I think you should give it a check out. You'll walk away with like 5 songs to add, I believe, at least. Because it's got some songs that to reach multiple different types of people.
Yeah, man. What you said, I can't say it no better.
All right, y'all, that's been this week's episode of The Report.
You didn't give a grade?
We didn't do a grade?
No.
Final grade. This is easy. I'm giving Alicia Keys a check. Solid all across the board. Some really good records, man. Gotta love Alicia Keys.
Most definitely a check from me, man. I think that she, killed it with this one. Seems like it was worth the wait, all this postponing and everything. But, we got a really, really full, complete album.
Gotta love Ace, man. He keeps me on track when I skip the grade parts, because I do it all the damn time.